Good morning, Chancey Cardinals teachers and staff. It's October 31st, that's Halloween, to November 4th. Welcome back.
All right, welcome back, Chancey Cardinals. Here's the weekly weather predictions. Monday, rainy, 66 degrees on Halloween. Hopefully it clears up for trick-or-treating that evening. But yeah, looking like chilly and rain. Tuesday, 70 degrees. Wednesday, 72 degrees, warming up throughout the rest of the week. 73 degrees Thursday, so feeling pretty warm outside for the highs. And then Friday, warming all the way back up to 75 degrees.
Welcome back, Mr. Cahill. We missed you.
I missed everybody. I was out for quite a few days last week with sickness.
It's going around.
Wash your hands, everybody.
Wash your hands.
All right. Cardinals in costumes was last week, you all. We had so much fun. Take a look at some of those pictures, just of a few of our Cardinals in costumes. Y'all were so cute.
Some families came all dressed up. Students were dressed up.
I mean, it was a good time.
It was
a good time.
A great time. And everyone was so patient. Thank you, families, for being so patient, and students. They enjoyed popcorn. And it was just a great time.
I love how the dads, if they're with one of the kids that's a superhero, even the dads get in the character. They're like, yeah. Really, Dad? Okay.
Yeah, it was great. And thank you, teachers and staff, for all of your hard work, setting up, cleaning up. It was a team effort, and I just enjoy it. I enjoyed it, and I'm already thinking about how we can make it even more exciting next year. So thank you.
Change the slide. We're not doing next year. Just can we just kind of accept and celebrate 1 year at a time? That is like Christmas and Halloween being up at the same time. Just all right. We also had Blaze Pizza Night was last week. Boys and girls got to enjoy some yummy pizza with their families. So thank you, PTA, for setting that up. That was a great night too.
It was. And boys and girls, I'm coming to you. So we talked about all the things from last week, but I'm coming to you this week with a reminder of how we want you to show up each day doing things the Chancey Cardinal way. Remember to be safe, respectful, and responsible every single day, no matter if you're in your classroom, no matter if you're walking through the halls, or if you're in a special area, going to the restroom, eating lunch. You are always expected to be safe, respectful, and responsible. But we want to remind you to make sure you get a good night's sleep. I know some of you don't think that that's important to come to school or when you're coming to school, but I promise you it is. Try to go to bed at the same time every night. Get into the routine of, 8 o'clock or 8:30, going to bed, shutting everything down, closing your eyes, and getting rest. Read or listen to soft music if going to sleep is hard for you. I know sometimes it's hard for me. So read a book or listen to music, and that'll put you to sleep. And then make sure you eat a good breakfast at home or at school so that you can really start your day off well. But sleep is so, so important. And that goes for the teachers, the adults as well. We've got to work hard to try to get a good night's sleep. I'm telling myself this as I say it.
Bernadette, this slide actually reminds me, and you talking about this, like one of our would you rather, like what do you do, Miss Burton, to make sure that you're ready to be respectful, responsible, and safe each day? Would you rather read a book or listen to music?
I think I would rather listen to music, but it's 2022. So nowadays I can listen to a book, like an audio book, and that helps me as well, or a podcast or something like that.
So that helps you wind down to get ready for the next day. Good for you. Cahill?
I think you said it. So you have to kind of shut off like your screens and those things ahead of time and start winding down. You typically can't jump from playing a game, jump in bed, or watching a show and roll over and go to sleep. You kind of need to be moving towards going to sleep. So I read in bed. And we read with our children to try to make them, okay, it's time to move towards bed, and we just shut off the lights.
I used to be really good at that. Now I crash and I don't know what my kids do.
And I would say too, like our phones, the light from that and the new TVs, they keep you up. That type of light like will stimulate your brain to keep you awake. So that's what can make it hard from moving from those activities to sleep.
That's true. That's true. So, boys and girls, make sure you get a good night's rest every single night, but challenge yourself. If you haven't been doing that, do that starting this week. All right. This is just a reminder for you students that we are always looking for that positive behavior. We are always giving Cardinal shout outs. I know Miss Ivory has been reading shout outs galore every single week from staff and students who are doing really wonderful things each day when they come to school. So staff, make sure you are submitting those shout outs. And you know what, students, if you see someone doing good, come let myself, Miss Ivory, or Mr. Cahill know. We'll write that shout out down for you, and we'll give it to you or we'll announce it on the intercom if you see another classmate or an adult doing something that is positive.
Yeah. We can say that they were the ones that shouted it out. Sorry to jump in.
Would you say, Mr. Cahill?
We will say, hey, this shout out comes from Johnny Joe and Miss So-and-so's class. We will let them know who gave the shout out.
Absolutely.
It doesn't have to be from an adult.
Mm-mm. And then our Super Cardinals of the month, we are every month looking to celebrate those students. Every class picks two students. We celebrated September's already. And today, Monday, your teachers will be submitting 2 names for the month of October. So that is just 2 of the ways that we are constantly celebrating our students who are coming to school every day doing what you're supposed to do. So keep it up, boys and girls. We see you, and we want you to know that we appreciate you coming in, doing things the Chancey Cardinal way.
All right, boys and girls, the lost and found is exploding. It is a lot of things that have been left at the playground, left in the gym, left in the cafeteria, left everywhere. If you've lost something, check the lost and found, see if your item is there. Put your name in your coat. That'd be the number one thing as well. If you have a coat now and you've not lost it, go ahead and put your name on the tag. But yeah, check the rack ASAP, because we will have to, unfortunately, do something with the clothes because it's so many of them for us to store.
Yes, and Mr. Cahill, can I just say we have water bottles. We have supply packs with pencils and crayons and things that you could actually be using in class. So it's not just clothes and coats and hoodies and things like that. We also have water bottles, lunch boxes, and student supplies in our lost and found as well.
I was just going to add that your grown-ups, guys, work really hard for all of your things. So I know there is someone at home that takes care of you, and they spend a lot of money on your things. And so they'll be very upset, and you will be without something that they thought was very important. So make sure that you go to the lost and found and check things out and make sure it doesn't belong to you.
Absolutely.
All right. School Psychologist Appreciation Week is happening this week. We want to thank Miss Pasqua for all that you do to help our Chancey Cardinals and their families. And boys and girls, you may not know who she is, but she is one of the grown-ups in our building that just kind of helps us out with some special ed stuff. Is that Cahill? We good with that?
Yeah. She helps with the special education programming.
And she oversees it. And so she just helps us meet the needs of all of our kids.
Yep, and she's pretty quiet and kind of laid back, so you wouldn't really probably know her. She's not loud like me up and through the hallways, but she's normally in the front office. So if you see her, just tell her thank you for all she does, and with that, we appreciate her.
Perfect. All righty.
Events.
And there's lots of them. Is this me, Burton?
Yes, ma'am.
All righty. Monday, that's today, boys and girls. October 31st is Happy Halloween. Tuesday, November 1st is the dental clinic. Will be here. That's only if you've already signed up. So don't worry about it if you haven't. Miss Case has a list of kids that have signed up. Wednesday, teachers and staff, that is a prospective tour or student tour. So we'll have families in the building checking out Chancey Elementary. And then Thursday, boys and girls, we're going to celebrate you. That's Cardinal Award celebration. And I forgot to tell you this, Miss Burton, but the t-shirts should be here on Halloween. So hopefully they'll be ready for our Cardinal Award celebration. So boys and girls, you get a t-shirt that shows off to everyone that you are an exceptional Super Cardinal.
Wow.
Oh, that's exciting to know that they'll be here soon. I'm excited.
I mean, fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
All right. Chancey family, here are our birthday celebrations for October. We had Natalia Mendez on 10-1. Miss Ree on 10-5, Miss Foy on 10-7, Miss Harrigan on 10-8, Miss Ballard 10-11, Mr. Bates in the cafeteria 10-20, Miss Jones 10-23, and Miss Domek on 10-25. Lots of birthdays in October.
Mm-hmm. Popular month. Happy birthday to all of
Happy
our
birthday. Yeah.
Happy birthday. Chancey Cardinals, I want you to remember that you are important, you are unique. Be the best that you can be. Work hard and be kind. You will change the world in a positive way. Have a great week.
Bye. Have a great week, guys.